welcome. And now Denver's starting five. Porter Jr. and Gordon make up the forwards. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the five. And for the Clippers, they've got Derek Jones. Chris Dunn is out there with James Harden. Then it's Drew Eubanks. And it's Leonard in at the four. Both of these teams tonight with a fair share of veterans on their roster spread.
Yeah, a lot of guys coming into this one, BA, just ready for what the game offers up. They have young guys that are watching and getting experience from observation. But the guys on the court tonight, they're going to understand where it is that this game in a 6-minute stretch can be taken advantage of, and that could be the difference in the win.
Here's Harden. Denver getting their last shot to go. Connects from downtown.
There's so many things that make Harden a dangerous offensive player, but that three-point shot, that's tops on the list.
Gordon on the wing. Porter from outside. He buries it from three. Porter's got 5 now.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Porter against Jones. Up and over Porter.
Porter bringing the D now, some block shots, some turnovers he's creating, and he's coming up with stops.
Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, BA, it's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
And the Clippers with the ball after the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Harden, the pass to Dunn. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Nuggets. Just over a minute and a half in. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Now here's Jokic. Wing shot on the way. Murray, no good.
Oh, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
On the wing, Jones. He's guarded by Porter. Back to Dunn. From downtown, Brown grabs the board.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Leonard against Gordon. Leonard passes to Jones. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
This takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
To the paint. And then Porter with the dunk.
And there's an ease to Porter when he gets up vertically. Man, he can rise up and throw it down.
Clippers trail by 4. Leonard outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
There's a minute 59 left in the opening quarter. First shot won't go. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
Here's Harden. After the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Harden.
Wasting 0 time. Kawhi Leonard knew what he wanted to do.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
The Nuggets really believe in Jamal Murray. Coach Michael Malone said, what I want from Jamal is to be himself. If he does that, all the other stuff will take care of itself. But I want him to challenge himself to be a leader and to do the things every day that got him to this point.
Well, Murray will always put in the work. We know that. Good stuff, Allie. And they pick up 2.
Even if he's not a big man, Harden can score inside with the best of them.
Murray passes to Gordon. And here's Jokic. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Harden with it. He's got 5 to the middle. And Leonard with the strong finish.
It looks like an orange in his hand, and Kawhi tenacious to the rim with that finish.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
LA basketball.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter here. Harden surveying the D. Dunn outside. And it's all tied up.
If there's an open man, you can make sure that James Harden will find it.
The Nuggets have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Now here's Murray, defended by Dunn. From the arc. He can't get it to go. It's all tied in Los Angeles. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. Porter Jr. and Gordon make up the forwards. And it's Jokic in at the center position, locking down the middle. Harden misses. Nuggets trail by 3. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Saric checks in for the Nuggets. And it's Harden penetrating. And Harden with the slam.
Well, once Harden takes that first step, it's very difficult to stop his drive.
Murray looking around. Down low. And then Porter with the dunk.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Eubanks the screen. Leonard way outside. No, he's made 3, missed 2 now. The Nuggets shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. Murray from outside. The rebound by Eubanks.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Kawhi finishes inside. So good at the rim.
Working some magic inside. Leonard so polished.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 3-point game. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Derek Jones. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains. Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Pass to Brown. On the wing, Murray. Back to Porter. 5 on the clock. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Well, Brent, we hear the term empty stats ever so often. What are your thoughts about that phrase?
BA, when you play such a long season, there are going to be nights where the game is not all that competitive. But we also know that throughout the course of long seasons, there are teams that are not going to be competitive. Still, those guys going out there on a nightly basis and putting up their numbers, getting those reps in, it means they're capable.
Now here's Dunn. Back to Jones. Leonard outside. Takes a 3. Offensive board. Tries again. Rebounded by Denver.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time. Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition, when no one's on you, great shot there.
Now here's Leonard. 10 points for him. Got a piece of it. Here's Saric. Leonard pulls down the board. The Clippers have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Outside Harden. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Watson, he's checked in for Gordon. Tonci comes in for Porter Jr. Strawther's checked in for Brown. And it's Westbrook in for Murray. Westbrook taking his time here. The 3-ball. And again, it's Denver missing. The Clippers trail. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Coffey. Off target from 3-point range. Denver has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, Westbrook looking to pass. That adds a dynamic flair to what they can do offensively.
Simmons, the pass to Coffey. They set the pick. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Strawther. Saric, a screen on Bogdanovich. Saric outside. Clock at 4. On the take. Tonci. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now Simmons. Still no points. Pass to Coffey. Launches it. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Here's Watson. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Continuing their momentum going into the break. He tacks on 3 more.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's Denver up 4. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. One of the stories here, Michael Porter getting it done today.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Amir Coffey out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Ben Simmons. Then it's Norman Powell. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Well, Brent, this is the 8th season for Bogdanovich. He's as steady as a metronome, man.
Now, the thing, B.A., I don't think guys appreciate him as much as they should in that off-guard position. He is gritty and competitive. He can shoot the ball. He's willing to take big shots. And I love the pace and competitiveness he plays with.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Clippers' talent level is unquestionable, but they can run hot and cold at times. Coach Ty Lue said taking care of the basketball, transition defense, offensive rebounds, and spacing. Those are the 4 things we have to consistently be good at every single night. Brian?
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, Allie. So it's Denver now. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Westbrook outside. Left side, Watson. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Zubac. Clippers trail by 4. Bogdanovich from long range. Drills it from deep. Bogdanovich has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Bogdanovich has such a nice, repeatable motion on his perimeter game. Beautiful 3-ball there.
Westbrook against Simmons. Jokic with a screen on Simmons. Westbrook, that's good. Westbrook's gotten his first basket of the night.
What a fantastic play by Russell as he gets up in the air. That is just not your average 2 points.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Peyton Watson. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Free throw good, Simmons. And both free throws good for Simmons. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Westbrook. Pass to Jokic for 3. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight.
Good quick decision from Jokic. Catch it, shoot it, bury it.
Bogdanovic finds Zubac. Over Jokic. Tries to keep it alive. Zubac's shot is off.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Now here's Watson. Give him 8 points now. Westbrook outside. 6 on the shot clock. Lays it up and banks it in. Westbrook's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Here's Simmons.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Coffey. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Westbrook left side. Here's Jokic. Here comes Jokic. Ben Simmons grabs the board. 1:33 left in the third quarter. There's Bogdanovic with the 3. He drops it from range. Bogdanovic has got 6 points.
Great strides in honing in his shot, looking more and more comfortable on the offensive end is Bogdanovic.
Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Clippers trail by 3. Simmons looking around. The fadeaway. He can't get that one to fall. The Nuggets have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Jokic passes to Tonci. And stolen by Simmons. To the inside. Finished off the break. Simmons has gotten his second bucket on the night.
So fluid in the open court. Simmons can beat you in a variety of ways. That time as a finisher.
Now here's Westbrook. The 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Three-pointer.
Westbrook's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Norman.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Inside. And book it. Chonchar's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after a good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
And here's Bogdanovic. Here's Coffey. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime the guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And Denver looking at who they've got to start the 4th. Porter Jr. and Gordon make up the forwards. Then there's Dario Saric. Then it's Murray. And it's Strother in at the 2. Here's Murray following the score by the Clippers. Outside for Porter. Saric, a screen on Jones. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. The Nuggets need to get one up. Here's Strother, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Brown's checked in for Strother. Harden, the pass to Eubanks. Leonard against Gordon to take the lead. Leonard, a threat from deep.
Sometimes tough to get out to that corner, and Kawhi sat there and made the defense stretch out.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Screen by Gordon. Porter from outside. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Porter's got 19 points. Neither team able to build a lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
Oh, one of these monster nights from James Harden.
Here's Murray. Pass to Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Now here's Leonard. Jones with a screen on Gordon. Leonard for 3. Dunn outside. 4 on the clock. Here's Jones. Oh,
yes, sir!
Wow! And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Gordon can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Jokic is checked in.
15, Nikola Jokic.
Harden, the pass to Dunn. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Yeah, there was a lack of intensity in the first half, but these teams have now turned it up.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Man, that's just tough because that would have tied up the score. It's a tough one to swallow here in the fourth.
Leonard can't get it to go. For Denver, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now.
And Porter stepping up wants to take that shot.
The Clippers have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Harden from outside. And it's Denver with a rebound. 1:31 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Jokic. That shot off the mark.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Three-pointer, Harden. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Harden's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Oh, can you say important bucket by Harden? James always wants the ball in these moments. Love it.
Murray, no good. The Clippers lead by 3. And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. That's his first foul of the game. Harden finds Leonard. Harden with a screen on Gordon. Leonard way outside. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Now here's Jokic. And again, it's Denver missing. Well, if they score here, they could effectively end this one.
Yeah, and their main objectives right now, taking care of the rock and using some time.
Here's Harden, tipped away. Ooh, stolen by Murray. On the break. Outside for Porter. And he sinks it. Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Takes the 3. Off target from downtown. And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Here's Jokic. Yes!
Terrific movement off of the dead ball situation and a great play to get the bucket.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
And this comes down to whether they want to go for a 3 to win or send it to overtime with a 2. Either way, it's got to happen off this inbound pass.
Substitution on the board.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. So a close game sees Denver. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
for the visit.
Welcome to 2K. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. We've got Devin Booker. Dunn is out there with Durant. Then there's Allen. And it's Bull in at the pivot, manning the middle. And for the Clippers, we've got Drew Eubanks. Dunn is out there with Harden. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward. And Harden with the stuff.
Well, with that frame and that power, James Harden leaves no doubt.
Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Devin Booker.
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that, but Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, a bit ago, Teron Lue and I were able to chat. His team's focus is trying to slow down Devin Booker. He said the thing with Devin is that he's not just an ISO scorer. They run a lot of actions for him, so we have to do our best to chase him around. The rotations have to be on point. It's going to take all 5 guys to try and stop him. Guys?
Thank you, David. Harden, no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
From past the arc. Here's Bull, and the dunk by Bull.
The towering presence that is Bull. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Now, here is Harden. Leonard dishes to Jones. Clock at 6. Leonard the pass to Eubanks. Here's Jones, and Jones skins it in.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
For 3, Booker. Not going to go that time.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Dunn, wide open, he fires, and he's good on the 3 ball.
Kawhi Leonard understands when and where to deliver the ball to his teammates. Pretty play.
Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Now here's Booker. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity on the interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
In the corner, Eubanks with it. Goes to the reverse layup and taps it in.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now here's Booker. Pass to KD. Off target from outside. Clippers leading by 3. Leonard, that's for 2. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Leonard's got 5 now.
Kawhi Leonard is efficient with his shooting form. Makes it look easy right there.
For 3, Booker drills it from outside.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, here is Harden. In the corner, Eubanks with it. Stolen by Harden. Here's Leonard going inside and finished off by Leonard.
That's what this coaching staff has encouraged Leonard to do. They want him in attack mode.
Durant, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7-9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Booker against Dunn. Allen outside. 43 seconds left in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. And Booker kicks to KD. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. Bucket is good. Clippers leading by 5. Harden outside. Pass to Jones. Sweet move. And it's Jones finishing it off.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Outside for Durant. Over Leonard. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the LA Clippers. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Drew Eubanks out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Harden. Then it's Jones. And it's done in at the 2. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Suns trail by 4. Right now I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, despite suffering a first-round sweep in last season's playoffs, the Suns' front brass remains confident that they were mere inches from where they needed to be to compete for a title, emphasizing that chemistry is built over time and through the fire. Hope is, with another year to coalesce, this team will be ready for a deeper run. Kevin?
Well, they've got the names. They've got a big coach now coming in. All right, D.A., thank you. You know, Doris, assists aren't just a point guard stat any longer, are they? A lot of big men in the league can distribute very well.
Yeah, Kev, it's really striking to me how multi-dimensional every single position in the NBA has become. As you said, bigs can pass, point guards can attack the cup and score. The game is becoming more and more skilled.
The score now all even.
How about the vision from Devin Booker? Yes, he can score it, but that's a pretty pass.
Leonard looking around. Leonard lets it rip from 3.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Bol is screen undone. Booker dishes to Bol. At the top of the key, Durant trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 3-point lead. Recently, Doris, the Clippers have had their most successful stretch in franchise history.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They've only missed the playoffs twice, going all the way back to 2012. They made their first conference finals in team history back in 2021. Not bad for a franchise that had one of the worst win-loss records in league history.
Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Here's Booker. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Jones, no one around him. Pass to Dunn. And stolen by Booker. Fast break, here come the Suns.
2 minutes remaining.
Allen in the post, defended by Jones. Allen, that's good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Harden the pass to Jones. Fires the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Jones has got 5 points now this quarter.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
They set the pick. Durant against Leonard. Pass to Eubanks. Now Harden. Shoots the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, James Harden, a sniper through and through. You give him even a little sliver of daylight, and that ball is gone.
The shot by KD. No good. Done outside. And he's going up for the alley-oop, and Jones slams it home.
Oh, foul hole and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Back to Booker. To end the run. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Eubanks got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Leonard from 3. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
There's 18 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Beal. O'Neal a screen on Simmons. Beal from long range. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You're talking about one of the sweetest shooting guards in the entire NBA. Bradley Beal from deep. Yes, sir.
Outside, Simmons. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Royce O'Neal is out there with Nick Richards. Then there's Cody Martin. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Lee in at the shooting guard. To the wing right side. Zubac, the pass to Bogdanovich. Wide open look here for Zubac. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
And Beal puts up a deep 3. Back to Richards. Shot clock at 6. There's Lee with the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Lee's got his first 3 points of the game.
The three-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
Tries the spin move. Here's Zubac, and he gets it to go from the high post. Zubac has got 4 points in the quarter.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And talk about victors and guys who play to their strength. What about Zubac? He does a great job.
He does, Kevin, a 7-footer who wants to play like a 7-footer. He's an outstanding rebounder. He doesn't need the ball offensively. You know he's going to show up and give you great effort every night.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract limits. Commissioner Silver says, we used to refer to it as dead money, a star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, DA, that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications. Suns trail by 7. Beal with it, outguarded by Simmons. From outside the arc, Beal can't get it to go.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Got that one up quick. Bogdanovich has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Beal, the pass to O'Neal. Here's the three. And there's Beal. That's good on the assist by O'Neal.
No one better to answer with the three ball than Mr. Bradley Beal.
Bogdanovich dishes to Powell. Back to Bogdanovich. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now in the quarter. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Beal. A floater. Here's Richards. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Like looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
Now, this guy is far from just a shooter. He can drive it, and in this instance, get up and over the rim and dunk it, Bradley.
Clippers leading by 8. Pass to Zubac. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. .111 left to play in the third. Beal taking his time here. O'Neal on the wing. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Suns trail by 8, and Phoenix pushing it up now.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Bogdanovich against Lee. Pass to Coffey. With the fadeaway. And the rebound goes to Martin. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
You really like to see Beal getting involved with those passes, guys. He's all about the team.
Outside, Bogdanovich. A three-pointer is right on target. Bogdanovich has got 8 points in the quarter. Outside, Beal. And the rejection by Zubac. He got it up. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Los Angeles, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Bogdanovich out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then there's Powell. And it's Coffey in at the 4 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Suns trail by 7. Outside, Beal. Pass to Richards. It's Martin on the wing. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Here's Richards. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Just out for a three-point play.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Zubac. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And the Suns here with a different look. Durant's checked in for O'Neal. Dunn comes in for Cody Martin. Grayson Allen's checked in for Lee. And it's Booker in for Bradley Beal. And Leonard gets it to go.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Here's KD. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in.
Boy, don't you love how efficient Kevin Durant is from every spot of the floor. This game comes so easy to him.
Harden outside. Leonard on the wing. Back to Harden. Just 5 on the clock. Jones, that's for 2. Phoenix grabs the miss. To the middle. Durant kicks to Dunn. Pass to Allen. Back to Dunn. And Dunn with the slam.
Looking to get stops late, that kind of defense ain't going to cut it.
That's unacceptable. The hustle and focus on that end is not there for either side.
Here's Harden. And the layup is good. And the Clippers lead by 5.
James Harden's ability to finish with either hand, so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses when he's in the painted area.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Here's Leonard. Lets it go from deep. Allen with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And those long arms and huge hands, Leonard has all the tools he needs to erase shots.
Allen against Dunn. Allen passes to Richards. To tie it up. Allen's shot is off.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Pass to Durant. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth. Here's Richards. Second chance shot, and he lays it up and in. Richards got 5 points now this quarter.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. You talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box out.
Harden gets to Dunn. Entered on the wing, defended by Durant. Here's Dunn. The rebound by Richards. Richards got his 5th rebound in this one. Allen surveying the D. KD sets the pick for Allen. A miss that time would have put him up. The Clippers in the lead. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside. Screen by Jones. Launches it. Offensive rebound. And here is Dunn. Outside Leonard. And it's off from three-point range.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
I'll tell you, they'd better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Harden against Booker. Got it!
Oh, my goodness. Booker's confidence is off the charts. He's money in the bank.
Now Harden, and Leonard puts it up from deep three. Buries the triple. And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
They've got enough time left to get a good look. It's got to be quick, but it doesn't have to be a heave. You can still catch, turn, and shoot. They've got one shot at it here, obviously. It's a make-or-break situation.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a clip. Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony.
Are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. Devin Booker out there with Grayson Allen. Then it's Bol Bol. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's Dunn in at the small forward position.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
So it's Denver now, after the basket by Phoenix on the other end. To the paint. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down hard.
And dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
Outside Bol. Pass to Durant. Booker surveying the floor. Clock at 6. The Suns need to get off a shot. Kept alive. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Michael Malone. We talked about Kevin Durant and what his plan is for trying to contain him, and Coach said, quote, "We don't want him to get into a rhythm. That's when he's most dangerous. I told our guys to get up in his airspace and make him feel the pressure. An aggressive approach, but certainly a wise one when it comes to a player like KD. Guys, back to you."
Allie, thank you. Now here's Allen. Dunn outside. And he buries his first look. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. And so Murray will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Stan, we know Jokic is one of the best passers this game has ever seen at any position. But his teammates will dish it as well.
Yeah, the Nuggets, by and large, are very unselfish. It's part of their culture. They only bring in guys who are willing to sacrifice for the team's sake.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Gordon. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Yeah, nice touch from the big man. Gordon just burrowing himself into the paint and going to work.
There's a screen by Bol. Booker for 3. And the Suns get another 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Murray passes to Brown. Shoots over Booker. Pass to Jokic. Here's Brown. The 3 is up. That one no good. Durant, the pass to Booker. Back to Durant. Fires the 3. Porter pulls it in. And so Porter will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 3.
A solid read from Porter Jr. When he makes quality passes like this, it helps his team's overall chemistry.
Booker for 3. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
You see the speed there. Love watching Murray go right towards the rim and convert.
Here's Booker. Sweet little floater. Booker's got 13 now.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
Now here's Durant. Yet to see a basket. Allen outside. 4-3. Good D by Murray.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
Gordon, the pass to Brown. 41 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Murray. And here's Jokic outside. Bull grabs the board. The Suns lead by 3. From outside the arc. And that's good. Devin Booker for 3. He's got 16.
He gets his man on the ground and stays in rhythm on that shot. So special.
My goodness, he certainly got the defender with that move. My ankles are hurting all the way over here.
Gordon with a screen on Allen. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
It goes on Grayson Allen.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Both shots good from the strike. Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Bull. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Suns. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, we've got Bull, Devin Booker out there with Grayson Allen. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Dunn in at the small forward position. Brown, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Whew, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Right side Booker to the middle. And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Who's ball?
Nuggets trail by 5. Now here's Murray. He's got 5. Down low. Here's Brown. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
With all the attention that Murray gets, smart by Jamal to dish it on that play.
Pass to Bull. Back to Booker. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And the Nuggets shooting has been great this game. 58%. Out to the wing. Here's Brown. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got 4 assists in the game.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
For 3, Allen on target from range. Allen's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Oh, it's blocked by Bull. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. And coach, such a unique player, multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic. How do you defend this guy?
Well, Brian, if I knew that, everybody in the league would be trying to hire me because no one has found an answer for Nikola Jokic. He can just beat you in so many ways. If you're going to double team him, he's going to create wide open shots and even layups for his teammates. If you're going to leave him single covered, he's going to score. There's nothing this guy can't do on a basketball court.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence. We know it's not going to be easy, but when you give up that much, we're trying to win this year and years to come. Brian, this front office has been aggressive.
They are all in, Allie. Thank you. And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
Charic outside. And stolen by Bull. Dunn outside. Soft touch off the glass. Dunn's got 6.
Well, when you take it to the rim, good things happen. Sometimes you just got to keep it simple.
And it's Westbrook off the drive.
And look at Westbrook lifting off, taking flight off the drive for a big dunk.
Booker against Westbrook. Outside Durant. Rebounded by Denver.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Nuggets foul. Rocco Tonci.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
It's Beal on the wing. And the Suns miss again. Nuggets trail by 3. Westbrook outside. Here's Tonci. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Richards, the pass to Beal. Back to Richards. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Great find. Leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Westbrook, the pass to Watson. And here's Saric for 3. The shot, no good. The Suns lead by 3. Screen by O'Neal. And it's Beal penetrating. And that one drops for him.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Here's Strawler. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Take it away. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Phoenix out in front, leading by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
They've got Peyton Watson. He's out there with Dario Saric. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Michael Malone. Beal from outside. Watson with the rebound. Nuggets trail by 7. Over to the wing. The 3 is up. Westbrook can't hit.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Pass to Strawler. Drives to the hoop. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of those.
Westbrook against Beal. Here's Lee. And the basket is good. Lee's got his second basket on the night. And Stan, the league questioning the use of load management. I know you've wondered if it could even hurt conditioning.
There's no question, Brian. Look, since the age of load management has come into the NBA, injuries are up. got down. I think players have been deconditioned, and that's even before you get into the need of guys playing together more to gain a rhythm and an on-court chemistry. You know, like actually playing basketball together.
A novel idea. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
His first personal foul.
Yeah, and the intensity Russ plays with is exceptional. When he goes hard inside, it forces the D to act.
And so Westbrook nails both of them. Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. To the inside. Here's Richards. Rebounded by Denver. Pass to Watson. Over to the left wing. Here's Strother. Westbrook outside. For the lead. And the three-pointer goes. Westbrook's got 8 points in the quarter.
Love how Westbrook commits to his selections, not letting anything distract him on the three-point shot.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nuggets. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results. Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Yep, count it.
His position might be shooting guard, but Beal has no problems taking it inside.
Here are the Nuggets with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Šarić. Now Westbrook. Outside Watson. Shot clock at 6. Westbrook outside. Now here's Šarić. Here's Strother. Off the mark there with a 3. Martin pass to Richards. Richards with a screen. Inside. Back to O'Neal. Oh, sweet move. It doesn't go for him. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
Yeah, Westbrook has been fired up on offense. He's clearly dedicating himself to making an impact on the score.
Richards with a screen. Beal against Westbrook. This one for 3. Beal's shot is off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The Nuggets lead by 3. And there's the call on Cody Martin. That's his first foul of the game. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
35 seconds left in the third. Gordon can't hit. Suns trail by 3. Booker finds Bull. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Booker draws so much defensive attention as a scorer, and that really helps in opening up the passing lanes.
Pass to Brown from deep. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Oh, it's stolen. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Fires the 3. The shot misses. Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. It's Denver leading by 4. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter. 3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Denver leading by 4. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. Bol out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Grayson Allen. And it's done in at the 3. Phoenix has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Jokic against Bol. Pass to Brown. And here's Gordon. Outside Murray. Back to Gordon. Tipped. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Murray, no good.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
The Nuggets shooting is around 55% so far. For 3, Gordon. Rebounded by Dunn. Suns trail by 4. Durant inside. Gordon's on him.
Turning up the intensity. Durant saw his chance and does not hold back.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Nuggets. Gordon with a screen on Booker. Murray passes to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
So dangerous in the pick and roll. Murray moving that ball, creating for others.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. For 3, Booker. Oh, yeah, Booker dialing long distance.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Porter with a screen on Allen. Outside Porter. From outside the arc. Knocks down the triple. Porter's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Jokic with it. Now guarded by Booker. And Gordon with the big finish.
Whoa, Aaron Gordon looking like he's in a slam dunk contest right there.
Here's Bol. And finished off by Bol.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Murray. Just 5 to shoot. The rebound by Allen. Suns trail by 4. Dunn outside. The shot from the low post is good.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
We've got 1:48 left in the final quarter. Here's Booker. Look at Booker elevate.
Huge, man. I mean, the defense knows what Booker is capable of, but cannot get a stop.
Murray against Booker. Now here's Murray. Tight defense on him. Knocks it loose. Pass to Jokic. Clock at 4. The Nuggets need to get one up. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Booker with it. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Bol. Oh, and they take the lead. Bol's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, great awareness there from Booker. A selfless team-first player.
Takes the 3. And again, it's Phoenix from deep. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for Phoenix?
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Outside Booker. Outside Bull. Pass to Durant. There's a screen by Bull. And it's good.
Oh, what a clutch performer. It's clear that Durant loves the spotlight and embraces that chance to take those huge shots.
Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not kicked off.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Murray against Booker. From deep, Jokic. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Denver foul. Aaron Gordon. That's his first personal foul. Second team.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
Grayson Allen.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. Here's Gordon. And the miss. So Phoenix wins it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along
Sports. And here are the 5 for the Clippers. We've got Kawhi Leonard, Harden out there with Chris Dunn. Then it's Jones. And it's Eubanks in at the 5 spot. And for the Nuggets, before in the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. And it's Porter in at the 3. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Murray outside. Off target from three-point range.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Caught up with Coach Michael Malone. I asked him how you deal with James Harden tonight, and Coach said his focus is not letting Harden get the matchups he wants, not allowing him to get ISOs. Coach said he has to work for it tonight, so they will try to throw some resistance his way, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David.
Harden showing you some of that grit, getting inside, positioning that time.
And though the Nuggets have some excellent outside shooters, Clark, they've been more prolific inside the arc the last couple years.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, they were an extreme example of that, Kevin. First in the league in two-point attempts, and then dead last, almost dead last, in three-point attempts. Not what most people would think when looking at the Nuggets. And Jokic provides shooting for this team. He's the definition of a stretch 5.
The deep 3 from Harden. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Murray against Dunn. Gordon with a screen on Dunn. Here's Murray, and the shot goes down.
He's got a well-rounded game. Murray can score from just about anywhere. And the more points he gets inside, the more space he gets outside.
Here's Harden. Count that one. Harden's got his second bucket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Inside, Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Well, when you've got Porter's length, this is what you can do. It makes it easy to get to the rim for the throwdown.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Jokic passes to Porter. For 3, Murray. James Harden with the rebound. And it's Harden with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 3. Dunn outside. And the 3 off target. Nuggets have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Murray finds Porter. Back to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
How about the guard getting up? Jamal Murray flying to the rack.
Clark, as you look at the career of Aaron Gordon, he has blossomed into an elite role player.
Yeah, and I love the fact that he's done that. He's embraced his role. He's embraced taking fewer shots and playing more defense and getting on the glass more and making hustle plays. Not everybody would do what Aaron has done. It's a credit to him that he's been able to, again, embrace, not just accept, but embrace the role that he serves for that championship team.
4 on the clock. Brown the pass to Murray. From deep three-point land. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here in the first quarter with a little over 3.5 minutes played. And here's Harden for 3. Porter pulls it in. Denver leading by 5. Here's Brown, and that one is hammered home.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
Kicks it out to Leonard. Stolen by Gordon. Out to the wing. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And that's Gordon's game now. You can't give him room to hit the launch pad, because if he does, he's throwing it down every time.
The 3 from Harden. It's the three-point bomb. Harden's got 7 points.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Boy, you look at Gordon, he is cut up now. Fantastic at being able to overcome physical defenses because of his own physicality.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Clippers trail by 9. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Harden. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. 9 points for James Harden.
It's an overlooked part of Kawhi's game, but he does a nice job distributing the ball.
Jokic's screen. Brown the pass to Porter. Gordon with a screen on Jones. Bob pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive season.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being...
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Nuggets ahead as they end the first quarter with a huge surge. An 18-7 run. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Jones. Dunn is out there with Harden. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Eubanks in at the center. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. Knocks down the 3 balls.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Jokic sets the screen from Earl. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Clippers trail by 4. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
Harden left side. From downtown, it's hauled in by the Nuggets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Porter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, Michael Porter Jr. is one of the premier shooters in the NBA.
And that size that he brings to that sweet stroke makes it hard to get to a shot. 6'10", shoots it with confidence, shoots it with great fluidity. And, man, is he special. And he's worked through some injury trouble early in his career. And now he's one of the more lethal front court players in the league on the perimeter.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Zubac is checked in for Eubanks. Norman Powell comes in for Derek Jones. Bogdanovich is checked in for Chris Dunn. And Simmons subbed in for James Harden. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. From the arc, 3
3 points.
Hey, when Kawhi Leonard's hitting like that, there's not much you can do on D.
Here's Gordon. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 5 assists in the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Amir Coffey's checked in for Los Angeles. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. To the inside. And the dunk by Powell. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Zubac the pass to Coffey. Here's Bogdanovich.
2 minutes.
Latrey. It's hauled in by Watson. Denver's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. 1:46 left in the first half of the game. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense, other times it's to ignite it.
Simmons finds Brown, and the wing jumper offline.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
Right side, Westbrook. It's sent back down by Simmons.
The length. Simmons just overpowering with that reach.
Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Coffey. And the Clippers miss again.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Saric. Hasn't made one yet. Watson for 3. Hands it from downtown. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
Obviously a total team player. Saric is a guy, if his teammate is open, he's going to get the ball.
Simmons passes to Coffey. Takes a 3. Drills the three-pointer.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Pass to Chunchar. Another 3 for Denver.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now Bogdanovich. Here's Coffey. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Coffey's got 5 points now in the quarter. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Nuggets lead by 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Peyton Watson is out there with Dario Saric. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Chunchar in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's Westbrook. That one drops for him. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
Excellent job that time by Westbrook. Spots a weakness and then burst right to exploit it.
Down low, Coffee. Simmons inside. He's covered by Watson. And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Westbrook kicks to Saric. Watson, the pass to Saric. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Saric has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Coffee. 5 points in the game. Zubac finds Bogdanovic. Takes the three. Sinks the triple. Bogdanovic has got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
And this is why Bogdanovic has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him. And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Bogdanovic has got his second basket of the night.
Showing off his inside game. Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. The Nuggets shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. First free throw is good. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And he makes both free throws.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
Here's Jones, and Jones slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. They get Russell Westbrook.
You know, we talk about Harden's skill set, which is superb, but there's no quit in this guy. He's got a great competitive spirit. And even when you bang him and bump into him, he just muscles through that and says, play on.
Outside Westbrook. 6 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Westbrook against Harden.
2 minutes.
Jones kicks to Dunn. He lobs it up. It's slammed in by Jones.
And with the size Dunn possesses, it allows him to see the floor really well. So good at setting his guys up for quality shots as a result.
Pass to Strother. And here's Westbrook. Watson the screen. Westbrook with it. Leonard picks him up. Just 5 to shoot. A 15-footer. Leonard with the steal. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. Harden's shot is off. And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. A 2-point game. The kick out to Westbrook. Now here's Watson. 9 points in the game so far.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but he's also led the league in assists. So, pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Oh, don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. He gets that one. Westbrook's got 6 points in the quarter.
One thing you can count on with Westbrook, he is always in attack mode. That's 24/7.
Harden the pass to Leonard. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists tonight.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. They trail by 3. Murray for 3. Connects from three-point range. Murray's got 7 points. Just 4 seconds left here in the third quarter. 1 second left. And it's Jones finishing it off.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure hand.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. The Clippers on top. They're up by 2. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Harden out there with Chris Dunn. Then there's Derek Jones. Then there's Drew Eubanks. And it's Coffey in at the 4.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
Harden looking it over. And a miss there on the triple. Denver's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Porter dishes to Murray. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And the Clippers making a switch here. Leonard's checked in.
Kawhi Leonard.
Clippers shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. In the corner, Harden. The 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Out to the right wing. Back to Gordon. Here's Brown. Guarded by Harden. Here's Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And here's Harden for 3. Los Angeles with another miss. Denver in the lead. To the paint. Here's Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And right now, Gordon is on a whole nother level. I mean, he's not forcing anything. He's really letting the game come to him, and his shots are being taken right in rhythm.
Harden outside. Dunn sets a screen for Harden. And he lays it straight in.
Harden is known for his creativity. Can't lose him in the screen and roll, or he'll take you to school.
Murray against Dunn. Jokic with his screen on Dunn. On the wing, Murray. Dunn covering. 6 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul.
Chris Dunn picks one up.
And, you know, right there in that instance, you could see where Murray was able to take advantage of his size in that situation.
Taking 2 shots.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Now here's Harden. He's tightly guarded. Jones sets the pick for Leonard. Back to Harden. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Brown, the pass to Gordon. Here's Brown. Jokic finds Murray. Shot clock at 6. Here's Brown. Guarded by Harden. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Clippers trail by 4.
2 minutes remaining in the
3 ball. Oh, they get it back. Eubanks.
happened when he's on the floor. Offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Murray scanning the floor. Eubanks grabs the miss. Eubanks got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Leonard from 3. The 3 goes down the hatch from Kawhi.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Murray against Dunn. Murray outside. Porter with the screen from Murray. Fires the 3. That one misses.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
55 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Leonard with the ball. Now defended by Jokic. Gordon kicks to Murray. Pass to Jokic. 5 to shoot. The power of Jokic. Wow.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Harden outside. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Leonard on the wing, defended by Gordon. Here's Harden. It's off. And so it's Denver who comes out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they can. Thanks so much, David. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony.
Well, Grant, what? Should we expect in a veteran-heavy matchup like this?
You know, B.A., it typically means we'll get a clean game. These guys have been around for a while and know how to take care of the basketball.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Drew Eubanks out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's James Harden. Then there's Chris Dunn. And it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward.
Scans the floor, runs the picks. Harden executes nicely.
And Booker, here we go. Bold, pass to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Now here's Harden. Shoots over Booker. Harden can't hit.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
The kick to Durant. To the middle. Here's Bull. And finished off by Bull.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Leonard outside. Pass to Eubanks. Leonard shot's good.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
Ever since Phoenix changed ownership, they've been all in on winning now, Richard.
They've traded a lot of picks away and young talent to assemble a team of superstars. Some of the best shooters in the history of this league, and they were willing to go deep into the luxury tax to sustain.
The shot by Eubanks, no good.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
No coverage that time.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer.
To no one's surprise, their focus defensively is on containing Kawhi Leonard. Coach said Kawhi is a terrific decision maker and always manages to play the game at his pace. So we need to get into him, apply some pressure, and try to make him uncomfortable. History shows that will not be an easy task, BA.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Leonard. Puts up a 3. Drains the triple. Leonard's got 7.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Done with it. Defended by Jones. Beal surveying the D. The kick to Durant. For 3, Booker. The Clippers grab the miss. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. To the paint. And stolen by Durant. Booker with it. And it's Leonard picking him up. And it's Devin Booker with the 3. He's got 5.
Oh, the ever-expanding range of Devin Booker, making you pick him up pretty much at half court.
Leonard with a screen on Beal. Here's Dunn. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. In transition, here come the Suns. Beal's shot is off. Here's Jones into the lane.
Capable of playing either guard position. Harden's sense for when his teammates are open is ridiculous. Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal on that pass.
A minute 29 left in the first quarter of the game. Right side Booker. Pass Pass to Beal from deep three-point range. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
That's Beal's wheelhouse. Catch and pop.
Clippers trail by 7. You know, over Bradley Beal's career, he succeeded in a few different roles, RJ.
Yeah, he played with the ball-dominant guy. Then he became the sole star on his team. And now he's playing with multiple stars. Evolution is a part of success, and Bradley Beal is doing it.
Now here's Durant. He's got 5. Drops one in from the wing. Durant's got 7 points.
This is an intelligent play call by Durant, shaking up the defense so he can find his angle.
Here's Leonard. On the wing, Jones. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Oh, stolen by Harden. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Dunn, the pass to Eubanks. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Beal. And he lobs it up top.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Here's Durant. Poke loose. Here's Bull. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bull's got his second basket.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Leonard outside. With 2 seconds left, it's tipped. They recover it. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Bull, and it's Dunn in at the 3 slot. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Dunn, hounded by Beal. Dunn's shot is good.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And Booker's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. There's a screen by Bull. Pass to Dunn. Outside Booker. And it's good for 2. Booker's got 7.
Booker with one of the most effortless strokes you'll ever see.
Leonard for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Bull's got 4 rebounds now. Durant against Leonard. The shot. Jones grabs the board. Clippers trail by 11. A deep 3 from long distance. Leonard drops it in.
Talk about the range. I mean, he's got amazing feel from that distance.
To the middle. Here's Bull. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Harden, the pass to Leonard. The ball's knocked loose.
Hey, right here.
5 to shoot. Oh, Leonard! A special delivery.
Oh, a fantastic score. Kawhi can put a barrage of points up quick.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you. And he's going for the lob, and it's slammed in by Zubac.
The assist.
Well, RJ, you got traded a couple of times for good reason. What's it like off the floor?
I don't need your quips, BA, but it is crazy. You get a phone call, and bam, you can move across the country. And while it's hard on you, you understand it comes with playing in this league and having this job.
Let's go with a 3, and it's Phoenix with a rebound. Bull's got his 5th rebound in this one, and Beal puts up a deep 3, and that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Flashing his range, Beal is an absolute bomber from Ben Simmons. Big time flush from Simmons. You see how powerful he can be.
Remaining in the first half.
Fires from deep. Durant's shot is off. Clippers trail by 5. Powell for 3. Sinks the tray.
Oh, he's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score. Nice execution on the inbound. Just how you want to draw it up.
Phoenix shooting their first free throw of the evening. And the free throw, no good. You know, Booker gets a lot of praise for his scoring. But how about his skill as a passer, Richard?
Oh, he's a good decision maker, B.A. He's able to read defenses and dissect them with his passing. He's shown he can be a traditional, quote-unquote, point guard.
Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Powell's got 5 now.
I love the selfless approach. Simmons is all for feeding every teammate.
On the wing, Jones. And stolen by Simmons. And it's the Clippers on the break. And slam dunk by Simmons.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of it.
From deep, here's Simmons. Jones grabs the board. Phoenix has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
It's on Norman Powell.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And he can't hit the second. Clippers trail by 3. Jacks up a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Give him 8 points now. 27 seconds left in the second quarter. And stolen by Simmons. Coffee on the wing. From behind the arc. Out to Powell. The 3 is up. Pure from 3-point range. And now a 3-point Clipper lead.
Oh, he's really showing off now. The threes keep falling with no signs of slowing down. A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a peek. They're thinking about the shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Ben Simmons is out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then it's Norman Powell. Then there's Amir Coffey. And it's Zubac in at the 5. Count it. Good. Allen's got 5 points now this quarter.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Bogdanovic passes to Coffey. Back to Bogdanovic. They get it back. Pass to Coffey. And the foul on Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons.
That's his first foul of the game. Phoenix leading by 4. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Jones from outside. Rebound by the Clippers. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. with no purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Martin, he's checked in for Phoenix. Launches it from deep. Out to Powell. This one for three. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's running around the perimeter ready to fire.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Coffey's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Jones against Simmons. Three-pointer. Jones misses. Los Angeles has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
As a scorer, Simmons' best work comes right at the rim.
Richards is checked in for Phoenix. And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Eubanks, he's checked in for Zubats. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Coffey. Jones, he's checked in for Powell. And it's done in for Bogdanovich.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Grayson Allen's shooting gets a lot of attention, Richard, but his efficiency is also impressive.
No, it's his shooting and efficiency that causes problems for defenses. When he's on the floor, there will be much more space for everyone else to work.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Brian, a lot of teams are staying clear of that dreaded second apron of the luxury tax, but the Suns, they blew right past it, adding Bradley Beal to create a star trio. Kevin Durant said, quote, "That's what you're supposed to do. It's about swinging for the fences every year." They're looking to go the distance.
Every year, you're right. Talent is there, Allie. O'Neal passes to Allen. Outside Jones. And he banks in the layup. Jones has got 5 now.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Simmons looking around. They set the screen. Here's Dunn. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist.
3-point field goal.
Simmons has got 3 assists in the game. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Harden, he's checked in for the Clippers.
Number 1, James Harden.
1:27 left to play in the third. Allen in the high post. 7 points in the game. Here's Richards. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Suns lead by 1.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays. And his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Jones with the ball. And it's Leonard picking him up.
Chris Dunn.
It's his first trip to the line.
Second team foul.
First one falls for him. A different look for Phoenix. Bull, he's checked in for Richards. Kevin Durant comes in for O'Neal. And it's Bradley Beal in for Martin.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Here's Harden. Outside Jones. Leonard with a screen on Jones. And the 3 off target. Phoenix leading by 3. For 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Eubanks. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Phoenix has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Here's Durant. Ooh, the defense just making it easy for Durant.
Oh, absolutely aggressive move by Durant, taking it right to the hole with authority.
Eubanks the screen. Leonard for 3. No good that time. Up in time. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. The Suns on And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Beal and Allen are out on the wing. Bull out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Booker in at the one. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Three-pointer, Beal. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got his fourth assist in this one.
Beal can hurt you from just about anywhere, and he is a multi-skilled player.
The three is up. And that's good. Harden for three.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Bull, screen on Harden. Out to Beal. Outside Bull. From downtown. The rebound by Eubanks.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
In transition, here come the Suns. For three, Booker. It's Booker in the open floor. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
Now here's Booker, defended by Dunn. Launches a three. Oh yeah, Booker dialing long distance.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
Here's Jones, and he goes in for the dunk.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Booker, the pass to Bull. Pass to Beal. And it's Derek Jones with the foul. That's his first foul. The Suns making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Zubac is checked in. Booker surveying the floor. Outside Bull. 4-3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Jones, the pass to Dunn. Back to Jones. From deep. He can't hit that time.
Questionable shot selection on that three. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Booker, the pass to Bull. Back to Booker. There's the three. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Harden, the pass to Leonard. Harden with a screen on Booker. Here's Leonard. It's Leonard with a good look inside.
Leonard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team.
Here's Durant driving in and slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. James Harden picks one up. Eubanks, he's checked in for Zubac.
And there's the cherry on top. Excellent trip up the floor to build out this lead.
Harden against Beal. Harden with a screen on Booker. Dunn. From outside, off the mark. The Suns lead by 6. Launches it. And Booker the bucket on the assist by Durant. Booker's got 9 points here in the second half.
Nice finish in the open floor. Booker loves leaking out and attacking.
Leonard with a screen on Booker. And Harden with the slam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
And the three is good, and the foul. This could turn into a 4-point play.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game. Those and one plays can be real backbreakers in a close game.
Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth. Outside Booker. Oh, the slam! Get up, Devin!
There is no shot too big for Booker. He lives for these moments.
Jones with a screen on Booker. Harden, the pass to Dunn. Leonard outside. The shot from 20 feet out. Bradley Beal with a rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Harden, deep three-point land. Cash. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. Now here's Dunn. Outside Booker. They set a pick. Takes a 3. The shot no good. So Phoenix wins it. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.
is among the best defensive squads in the NBA. This figures to be a low-scoring affair.
But it should be an entertaining one, Kevin. And if you're a fan of high-intensity, high-energy defense, there's a lot to love about this matchup.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. The forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
Booker the pass to Bull. Back to Booker. Booker a screen on Gordon. KD's shot is off. Pass to Brown. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that.
The fluidity, the mechanics, the purity. KD's jumper is sweet.
So, Doris, when you look at the whole package, is Durant a one-of-a-kind player in your opinion?
Well, we certainly have guys with that size, but this is a player who can literally play every single position on the floor. The size, 7 foot. The ball skills, the shooting, the playmaking, the decision-making. I am not sure we will ever see another Durantula, the great one, Kevin Durant.
Now, Jokic, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. Jokic against Bull. Gordon kicks to Murray. Another shot to the left wing, and Jokic wide open. He shoots, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Jokic has got 8 points.
And he is brimming with confidence. Jokic just doesn't question his decision.
And there's the whistle. That's going to go on Christian Brown. That's his first foul. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Bull, the pass to Booker. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Boy, you see how confident Devin Booker is down low. Doesn't even think twice about looking to score in there.
Now Murray. Porter with the screen for Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I briefly spoke with Mike Budenholzer. I asked him what's the hardest thing about facing Nikola Jokic. He said the way he controls the game at the offensive end. He keeps everyone involved. He's a great scorer, and you have to keep him off the offensive glass. Tall order, all of it. Guys?
Thank you, David. Suns trail by 5. And with this score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for him.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. It can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Jokic with the screen on Booker. Lets a floater go, and it's Murray laying it in. Murray's got his second bucket tonight.
And you can't fall asleep against Murray, especially when he's got great interior positioning. The D has got to be better.
Here's Gordon. Fouled on the shot, picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Denver.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And here is Murray following the 3 from Kevin Durant. To the middle, and he jams it with authority.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
58 seconds left in the first. Allen kicks to Bull. Jacks up a 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And you can't forget about Bull's range. After all, big men like him are expected to take the 3 in today's game.
Murray for 3. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. Booker the pass to Durant. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And the Canadian getting up. Murray hammers that one home.
Booker, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And Jokic gets it to go.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
Dunn finds KD. Traps in the tray. Durant's got 15 points.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Nuggets lead by 3. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what stands out to you from the Nuggets in this one?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Grayson Allen is out there with Devin Booker. Then there's Dunn, and it's Durant, and it's Bull, and it's the center position. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
Bull can't hit. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Leading by 5. Fires, high post, and that one's good by Porter. Porter's got his first basket of the night.
Well, this is the developing part of Aaron Gordon's game. Real improvement as a passer. Look out if he adds that consistently.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, "My potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say with what I had, I gave it my all, that's all that success should be defined by." Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
HDA, he is a worker and living the dream.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Jokic with his screen on Booker. Here's Brown. Misses the 3. Suns trail by 10. And it's all said and done. Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
Here's Murray. He's got 6. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. From Tease, Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
3-point field goal.
Murray's got 6 assists in the game. Now here's Booker. He's covered closely. It's Durant on the wing. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Nuggets leading by 10. Pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
The very definition of a high percentage shot. Aaron Gordon, throw it down.
Bull setting the pick for Booker. Booker in stride. Bull can't hit.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
And Allen launches it from deep. And the Suns miss again.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Such a wide open look. Porter's got the lead up to 14 now for the Nuggets.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Whoa! Booker playing big inside.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Stolen by Durant. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got 8 rebounds in this game. Gordon kicks to Jokic. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Wow, the tenacity of Aaron Gordon, the athleticism is just amazing.
What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Murray scanning the floor. Pass to Jokic. And Bull pulls it down.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Here's Durant. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
And Kevin Durant just lighting up the stat sheet right now. He's in a rhythm, and that's trouble.
Inside, Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Booker dishes to KD. Good. Nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist in this one.
Boy, no hesitation right there. You see Kevin Durant assertive on the offensive end.
Jokic passes to Murray. Back to Jokic. Over Bull. Jokic, no good. And so it's the Denver Nuggets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And a chance now to send it up. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Second half is underway. Here's who Michael Malone's got on the floor. Peyton Watson is out there with Sharge. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's John Shar in at the small forward position.
Russell Westbrook, the ability to consistently touch paint is impressive. What a driver.
Here's Micic. The teardrop falls in. Micic has got 5 points now this quarter. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Beal from long range hits it from 3-point range. Beal's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Come on, guys. That is big-time deep range. Beal extending for that one.
Took him no time at all on that one. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Watson with it. Now Beal defending. Out to the right wing. Puts up a deep 3. Watson's shot is off. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Tipped away. Oh, and here we go. Watson, nobody back. And Watson slams it in.
Well, the defense always so attentive to Russ, and he knows, okay, you're going to send defensive attention my way. I will find an open teammate.
Here's Micic. Offensive rebound. A kick out to O'Neal. The 3. Denver grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 14 points. And Watson slams it in.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Pass to Micic. Here's the screen. Now here's Beal. He's covered by Westbrook. Clock at 6. There's O'Neal with the 3. Strother grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Out left to the wing. Launches a 3. It's good from long range. Tonci got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. To the inside. Here's Beal, and that's in. Nice feed on the play.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Nuggets.
The big challenge in Beal's career, Doris, has been staying consistently healthy, right?
There's no question about it, Kevin, because you never have doubted the talent. Bradley Beal is a 3-tool player. He came into the league as an elite shooter, but now has become incredibly good with the basketball in his hand. The good news, he's always been resilient and fought hard to come back as quickly as possible.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Here's Micic. He's covered by Westbrook. Micic, the pass to Richards. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the outs, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunny. To the paint. Here's Saric, the 15-footer. Good. Saric has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Micic, the pass to Richards. Rebound by the Nuggets. And Watson slams it in.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
You're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there? You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Pass to Strother. And now Beal pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. No good on the 3. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Denver now. They're on a 17-7 run. Westbrook with a wide open look. Off target with his 3. Durant feeling it out a bit. Up in time. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Denver enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been put... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
Jamal Murray.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Booker. Durant is out there with Bol. Then there's Grayson Allen. And it's done in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Jokic kicks to Murray. Right side, Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And a wide open look for Porter. The long distance 3 is buried.
You have got to guard Porter as soon as he crosses half court. His range is limitless.
Here's Bol. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Murray, no good. Suns trail by 15, and Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul.
Michael Porter.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And Booker puts up a deep 3. No good from outside. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Brown. Cranes the three-pointer. And the Nuggets lead by 18.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Lets the three fly. Another three for Phoenix.
Well, Devin Booker ready on the opportunity to take any three he gets. That is pretty.
Murray outside. Puts up a three. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
And the call will go against Grayson Allen. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pass to Brown. Phoenix grabs the miss. Booker's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's Allen on the wing. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 6 assists in the game. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Long range from the inbound. Kicks it out to Booker. Launches a three. Booker nails the three. So confident.
They set him up. Booker's going to knock it down. Great execution there.
Murray the pass to Jokic. And stolen by Bull. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Booker with a deep three. Denver grabs the miss. Gordon's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Porter outside. And the three ball is good. And the Nuggets lead by 12.
Just sensational form and touch on display from Porter. When he gets any room to shoot from deep, he's looking to fire.
Nuggets have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Pass to Brown. A three-pointer off the mark. Well, Phoenix shooting reasonably well, 45%. Bull finds KD. Durant drains it from distance.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Jokic with the bucket.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Denver.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jokic.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
Yeah, Booker keeping that defense off balance with his passing ability right there.
Bull against Jokic. And Bull sends it back. And it's the Suns with the ball. 8-point game. Stolen by Gordon. It's Porter outside. Phoenix grabs the miss. Booker looking around. So the Nuggets win it. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily. Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks.